Penguins zip one in deep to Fazio with Chup. That time Binghamton overskated a puck. Penguins have Binghamton on the go. Brian Straight behind the net. DeFazio looking. Good patience by DeFazio. He shoots and scores! DeFazio showed patience. Coach Hines is preaching. Pittsburgh is patient with the puck.
And so DeFazio, he's worked so hard in the first couple of games, Tom, has yet to be rewarded. Now he gets his first professional goal.
So his dad, who played for the Pittsburgh Penguins, the rookie out of Clarkson University, gets a huge goal, and that's what the Penguins need. Here's the announcement from Bobby Day. First period, 1-0 Penguins. There's a look at the big dog, Eric Tangradi. Coming up in our Coors Light intermission report, on the radio side, we'll have a chat with Jeff Walker. On the TV side, we'll have an interview with team captain Ryan Craig that we performed earlier in the week. We'll have scores, highlights, stats. Great job by the camera crew tonight as well. Penguins on an offensive face-off. They get it to Tangradi, far wing corner, working with Dimitrakos. This line has looked very good tonight. Tangradi uses the body, protects the puck. Nico sweeps one to Gibbons. Brian Straight trying to sneak in the back door. Look at Gibbons with that speed. What a pass in front. They score. It's a goal. Gibbons does it again. It's either going to be Tangradi or Dimitrakos, but Brian Gibbons fought to get a pass in front, would not be denied, found the way, and the Penguins get a bang and crash goal. Let's take a look on the highlight. Excellent give and go. Watch Gibbons keep those feet moving, goes behind the net. There's a dish give, and it's Eric Tangradi. Tango does the dance we all like to see, gives the Penguins that huge 2-0 lead. Great shot there, fellas, on the reverse angle. Tangradi's a guy who can use that size. And as John Paddock always says, if you want to score goals, go where goals are scored. And that's 2 feet in front of the net.
I think it was just a good shift in general. And, Brian Straight back there is pretty smart with the puck and made a soft play behind the net. And, I was able to pick it up and, finally hit the net. I've had a lot of opportunities like that and missed. So it feels good to put one in the back of the net.
Well, 3 goals in his last 2 games, and look at this move right here. Just completely undressing the defenseman as he goes forehand and backhand. Only thing he didn't do, Tom, was put in the back of the net. A great move by Lurg.
Guarantee you Coach Hines is more focused on the next 40. Here's Grant onside, walking in, shoots and scores. Yikes. Oh, he's onside. This is a good goal. So a perfect cross-ice pass. Shorthanded breakaway. Thiessen with the save of the game, and then Walker and Lurg smacked into each other. Dupre gambled on a keep-in, gets it in. Penguins almost had a chance. Now Lurg on a reset, comes in firing onside. Shot deflects wide. Whole different ball of wax, to use the cliche, from the first period to the second period. This is looking more like last night. Sneap to Picard. Alex Picard over to Carl Sneap, far left point. Dangles down low to Walker. Picard fields a pass, fakes a shot, gives it to Lurg. Sneap, a hard one-timer, it was deflected wide. Carl's really getting his timing down on those shots. Lurg tries to attract some attention. Goes in on a backhander shot. Goal! Rebound scored. Jeff Walker! That's the way to answer back. Good work by Lurg on the near wing. Walker went to the far post, and the rebound got swept right up into the top of the net.
That offensive series, Tangradi saying the screen in front, Lurg with the shot, Lehner makes a save, and no one gathers up Walker on the far post, and he puts home his 2nd goal in as many games.
So a huge goal for the Penguins. It comes just 1 minute and 37 seconds. Block ahead to Mike Hoffman. Hoffman with a good move around Picard, shoots and scores. Wow, completely different feeling hockey game right now. Great move that time by Mike Hoffman as he tiptoed right around Picard, smoked one up on high. Poor recognition that time by the Penguins across the board.
The difference?
I think just hard work. I think we were a little bit too passive early on in the year trying to make the pretty play. Now it's just more of a blue-collar mentality and get pucks to the cage.
Now Dimitrakos broke a stick. Binghamton trying to come with some numbers. Here's Patrick Weirkoch, backdoor play, goal.
Dimitrakos responsible for the left wing. Gibbons and McDonald try and shift, not in time, and great passing. And Mark Parrish with his 2nd of the night.
About their chances coming back from 3-1. Here's the steal right now, walking in, shot, score, Kaspers Daugavins. Card has just been let out, hung to dry, and did not respond with the play. Daugavins from Latvia behind the net for Lurg. It went over his stick. Paul Thompson with a great hustle play. Beat Heshka, shot, Lurg scores! Oh, that's big! Paul Thompson caught Heshka on the end of a shift, won a puck battle race behind the net, fed it in front, and Brian Lurg is the leading goal scorer for Wilkes-Barre, a guy we didn't even know was going to play, Obi. He lights the lamp, and we're knotted at 4. That's a monster goal.
A great pass by Paul Thompson from behind the goal line. Lurg all alone in front, and for the third game in a row, Lurg finds the back of the net and gets a big goal to tie it up.
High bloop, that puck is coming up our way, and it drops down exactly 10 rows in front of us. There you go, girls, and the guy with the camouflage jersey gets the puck, and he couldn't be any happier. 2:18 to go. Third period across the way, it's Hoffman. Nobody's going out to cover. Now Dimitrakos gets in. A hard shot goes wide, and it's chopped up and out of the zone. Thank heavens. Nico wasn't sure where to go on that coverage, and it almost cost him. 1:38 to go. Binghamton has looked real good in the overtime. Here's Jim O'Brien once again. Zach Sill trying to close the gap. Hoffman with O'Brien across the way. Shot, score, Binghamton. Mark Parrish. So Binghamton gets the overtime win 5-4 after the Penguins were dominant for most of the game.